Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Physics, and this is my best gun with class setup guide. And hopefully you saw the first part, which was where the gameplay was when I showed you how to use the gun and I explained a little bit of what I do with it. But this one right here is part number 2, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down the gun for the class for the gun, the M8A1. Like I said in the first video, this is my favorite gun, and it is absolutely a beast of a gun. Everything about it is just disgustingly amazing. But anyways, let me go and break down exactly what I do and what I put on it. As you guys can see, it is primary. Mine's at level 15, almost gonna prestige it. The fire rate is very quick. The damage isn't that great, at least so it says here. It's not, but once you have it out in the field, it's actually really nasty. The range is really good. I'd say it's about from medium. It's like a medium to a pretty good distance. Pretty good distance away. You can probably hit them maybe across the map. I've gotten a couple kills like that across the map. The accuracy is it's a very accurate gun. If you have good accuracy, you're gonna love this gun. Let me get into the attachments for that I have on it, and when you try these attachments, you're gonna just go crazy because you're gonna love how nasty this is. Okay, so the attachments. First off, I have 3 attachments right here. As you can see, I use the primary gunfighter, and what that does is it gives you a 3rd attachment for your primary weapon. And you can see I only have 3 perks, so I sacrificed about 2 perks here to get this. I sacrificed a tactical, an extra tactical, to satisfy the 10 out of 10 point scale system that you have to abide by when you're making a class. So let's go ahead and get into this. I use Quickdraw for the handle Quickdraw, so I can pick it up quicker. So when I'm running around, I can aim. So I pretty much have Quickdraw on my gun. I also have stock, which is pretty much the stalker, and that helps me strafe when I'm holding down my sight, so I can kind of go left and right or go left constantly and just strafe the person so I can avoid some of their bullets. And I got the FMJ, as you can see right here, and that's what that's going to do is if you look at the bottom of the screen where it says the fire rate and the damage, you get 3 extra points of damage, and that is a huge difference. It kind of goes and penetrates through the head glitching and things like that, and because it is a burst gun, it is very useful to have the FMJs because it seems to somehow destroy the head glitch, if you will. A couple of other attachments that are available that I wouldn't use, but some people use them. The reflex for the iron sights, but the iron sights that it has, I think, are very well. So you don't really need to put the reflex on. Fast mag for a faster reload. I could see you can use in this, but I mean, again, these are the primary ones that I use: FMJ, stock, quick draw. The one attachments I would not use, and this is a big mistake that I see because it just completely destroys the gun, is the select fire. Now what the select fire does is it makes you switch it from an automatic to a burst, and it's just by switching it to an automatic, you totally just ruin the gun. The gun is a 4 burst gun. It's not a 3-round burst, it's a 4-round burst. So it's pretty much what the Type 95 was before it was nerfed. That's what this is. This is a 4 burst gun, and the rate of fire is so fast. It's almost like it already has rapid fire on it. And you don't even need, you just got to keep clicking that trigger, and it just goes to work. Maybe if I had to, I would go quick draw, foregrip, and FMJ. That's just to stabilize the gun, but the gun has really minimal recoil, so I wouldn't really go with that. Like I said, quick draw, stock, FMJ. That's where your bread and butter is going to be. That's where you're going to see, you're going to really reap the benefits of this beast monster of a gun. I am running Ghost. That's for the UAVs. I either run Ghost or Lightweight on my classes. I don't if it's like an early gun and I just get it, then I'll run Lightweight and Ghost. But for the meantime, I'm gonna be using Ghost just to kind of get off the UAV radar. I got Toughness for the flinching, so when I get shot, my gun doesn't go up and down; it just stays there still, and I can take advantage of that and just take out my opponent. And Awareness, pretty much sit rep. And with this, I can sound whore a little bit. You know, it's not what it is in Modern Warfare 3, but it's still somewhat beneficial to use awareness. You know, just to help out. Bouncing Betties are very, very good in this game. They're very destructive. Just put one down, and by the time people see it, by the time they see it and they hear it, they know they're done. Even if they try to drop shot it, these are nastier than they were in Modern Warfare 3. You know, your chances of drop shotting it aren't that great, so most likely you're gonna get a nice kill if you put it in a great spot. And the secondary, I have the FHJ-18AA, and that's the rocket launcher that you get to shoot down airplanes with and all that stuff. And you guys are probably wondering, why do I have this as my secondary and while I have Ghost? And the answer is very simple. While I may have myself off of the radar, my teammates are not. And another bonus is by shooting down all the aircraft, whether they be spy planes, whether they're counters, the care packages, even if if you can lock onto it before it goes away and shoot it, you're gonna get 175 points, which is almost, I believe it's the equivalent of a kill. So you're pretty much one whole kill out of your way to get next to your next kill streak. So that's a big plus, you know. And you keep shooting down UAVs, not only are you getting your teammates off the radar yourself if you don't have Ghost, and you're stocking up points towards your kill streak. So, you know, that's a good thing to do. Obviously no attachments here, but you know, you do lose the tactical grenades, you do lose concussions, you do lose all that, you know, grenades and all that crap. But how many kills do you honestly get every game with a grenade or a Semtex or whatever? Maybe like 1, 2, 3 if you're lucky. You know, if you had a crazy game, you got like 3 or 4 grenade kills. But on average, I think people get maybe 1 or 2. You know, every game. So it's really not worth it, you know. And you really got a bouncing Betty here. This is really what you're going to get your kills with. But this is the class that I run when I'm running my M8A1. And in my opinion, this is the best gun in the game until they nerf it. Because they're going to nerf this gun. I mean, it is so overpowering. A 4-round burst assault rifle. Mobility is awesome. Range is good. Damage is okay. Once you get the FMJs, it is absolutely ridiculous gun. But yeah, if you guys are wondering, you know, about what you want to put on it, there you go. This is what you want to put. You want to put these attachments on: FMJs, stock, Quickdraw. You know, I already explained what each one does. These perks as well, what they all do. Mine's almost at a level 15. I'm gonna eventually prestige it and carry it over for my next gun. This when I prestige, which is gonna be in the next maybe day. I'm already 55. I'm pretty close to prestiging. I will use my token on this gun. I'm not even gonna mess with Ghost because I can always shoot these things down, you know. But I cannot always have this gun. This gun, you get it at level 49. That's a long way to go to get a nasty gun. You know, and it's worth the wait, but I'm not going to wait. I'm going to take advantage of this gun, and I'm going to take it with me wherever I go. But anyways, guys, my name is Physics. I hope this was very helpful for you guys. If it was, please leave me a like and the like rating below. I'm going to break down my best guns and my favorite guns and all the attachments and stuff. I got a bunch of like new guns that I discovered with certain attachments that are just beast. But anyways, you guys are going to see them, and if you guys enjoy it, like I said, leave me a like, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to have a lot of more stuff from Black Ops 2. I'm going to break down a lot of guns, a lot of, you know, perks and all this stuff, and little maps, map secret things that I've discovered that you can take advantage to make yourself a better player. But anyways, guys, have a great day. Peace out.